Good morning, everybody. Here we are at our Swan Treatment Center, live on this cool morning, minus 8 degrees Celsius, December 10th, 2016. With us today we have 20 trumpeter swans, and I thought I might do the roll call for you. So, starting with A24, we have E84 Brutus and H34 Amazon, along with their cygnet. Those guys are actually right here front and center. Amazon's showing those Canada geese. Oh, even her cygnet's showing those Canada geese. Who's at the top of the totem pole? We also have J13 M&M. We have J23 Charles. We have J27 K05 Thelma. K48 Adam. K55 and K56. L02, another Ari boy. We have R44, R15, K03. We have number 167, whose name is Miles. Number 504, who is Ulysses. You can see him across the pond there, standing up on his legs, preening his feathers so beautifully. Number 504. And then we have a couple that are untagged, unbanded here at the marsh today. So a good range of swans. You can see some of the swans are hunkered down on the ice, so they're keeping themselves nice and warm. They've got their heads tucked back under their feathers, just chilling out on the ice. You can also see a swan yoga going on directly across the pond, standing on one foot, preening the feathers. And then, of course, you can see a multitude of Canada geese down here with the trumpeter swans today. There were a few ducks down here earlier today. I actually don't see them with me right now, but they are out here, and I'm sure you can hear the chickadees that are just chomping at the bit for me to start feeding them. Well, I have to say, it has begun. The trumpeter swans are starting to move. We're starting to get more of them come to visit us here at the marsh, and the winter time is the best time of year to see trumpeter swans, as they are very social and congregate together at this time of year. You can see we keep the water open here with a system of bubblers so that they can have a nice place to stop off on their migration. Trumpeter swans do migrate, and we're just very fortunate to have them stop and visit us along the way. And we do tag the trumpeter swans as part of the Trumpeter Swan Restoration Program whenever we can. It helps us to judge the number of trumpeter swans there are in Ontario and where they're headed. So, for example, this little cygnet here, it'd be nice to catch him this year and tag him or her so that we can, number one, say how old they are, and number two, also be able to track his movements or her movements. So Michelle just asked a question about feeding the birds. So typically we don't recommend that you feed any wild animals, just because nature does have a good source of food for them naturally. But here at the Wye Marsh, we do supplement their diet, as we are artificially keeping the water open here as part of the Trumpeter Swan Restoration Program that began in the 80s. So technically speaking, it's not really okay to feed the birds, because we want them to find their natural foods and continue on their paths wherever they are heading. But if you are adamant that you would like to feed the birds, the best things to feed waterfowl is whole corn, which you can get from a feed store, and you must make sure that it is untreated corn. It can be very dangerous to feed swans and other waterfowl species moldy food and treated food, so it's good to stay away from those types of foods. We also feed a duck grower, which is something else you can get from the feed store, a farm supply store. We frequently use Double JB feeds, very local to us here. Anyways, I thought I would bring you guys down so you could see the swans this morning, and we'll see if we can try to give you another update on the swans perhaps a couple weeks from now to see how many are down here again on another beautiful Saturday morning. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you.